Go.
Okay. Yesterday we were replacing this motor. I showed the video on that, running the new seal tight in the motor. I hadn't noticed before. I would have just sold him a new system and set up a pump. The bolt was broke off inside here. We weren't able to get it out, but fortunately we had one of these just sitting in the garage. So this is a used one. Daniel already put the O-ring in here. We're going to be plumbing it. It had a lot of brakes. There's a lot of brakes here. Show them this collar right here. The collar's broke on the filter. They had a plumbing brake on here, this piece. So I'm going to show you how to fix that without having to buy all these new unions. Because, I mean, you go buy these at retail and you're probably spending like 20 bucks a piece, plus your fittings, plus to do all this stuff.
Don't forget the glue too.
Yeah, and the glue and primer is expensive. You have to use some pool tight. This is high pressure plumbing. It's not what's inside your house. So use the right stuff.
Has to be Schedule 80.
Schedule 80. Come a little closer. The vacs have been. Can't hear anything. I'm gonna do the video. Alright. So I'm gonna cut this piece off right here. Show them real close here. People are gonna watch this stuff. I'm gonna sit it right in there and I'm gonna put a pipe extender in it. I actually got pipe extenders. You gotta cut it off nice and flush, smooth like that. It's gotta come off right or you ain't gonna be able to plumb this. Take your thumb, clean it real good. Use your hands. Alright, so what it had was it had the coupling and then it had a male adapter, which we already put a male adapter in the So what we're going to do is I'm going to replace this coupling. I'll stick a pipe extender down in here that gives me a little nipple to put the coupling on, and then I'll cut a piece of pipe, put it in there, and it goes to the male adapter. Danny, when you re-put this in, did you put that in like about as far as it was in the other one?
Yeah.
All right, because it's all going to matter since we're re-plumbing this back in. Okay. Get your primer on there. You got to clean these pieces real good, real well. We're due for new primer. It's kind of dirty. See the inside. Put plenty in there. I'm only doing this half right now on this because I'm gonna still hook in a coupling onto it. Just blow on it, you know, dry it up. Alright, now I'm gonna re-prime it again here because there's some dirt from my hand I got on that edge. And I've got it angled to where my primer is falling downward instead of where I just ran a plumbing seal. Because the primer will just eat your seal back up. So there we have that.
Which will end up causing it to leak.
Yep. Alright, so now I'll prime this coupling. I'll go ahead and make this piece with it. It's got to be about the distance to go inside the coupling and inside the male adapter, so it's about that long. That's not very square. Try to clean it up. Be real careful. Don't cut your fingers off, you know. Always clean those burrs off real well, because it's just all messed up. Same thing, clean it real good. I don't know what this black stuff or this brown spotty stuff is. Doesn't look like it all wants to come off, and that's okay. The main thing is dirt. If there's dirt or oils from your fingers especially,
Won't seal
messes
good.
up your seal. And like I said, being high pressure plumbing, I got a little bit in my mouth. With a high pressure plumbing, once you spring a leak, you usually got a serious problem. Alright, so just for good measure, I'll go ahead and clean the coupling one more time. And I can stick this in the coupling, glue both sides of the coupling, turn around and check it's good. Alright, I want to make sure I get good glue all over this pipe extender. You gotta be quick with this, as this stuff dries fast. It's in a hurry. Alright, and I'll go ahead and put some glue on about half of this piece right here. Alright, now since I started on the coupling, I always go back and do one more glue on it. Alright. Bam. Put it in. Gluing everything together. Bam. Alright. Now we just move on to the male adapter part. Let's go ahead. Again,
What's that in your hand?
pretty much lube everything. I showed these on some other videos. Magic Lube. It's liquid Teflon. You don't want to use Vaseline or anything, especially petroleum based. Get a little bit on there and just rub it around that gasket. Try to
Gives it a good seal when you tighten down the union.
Yeah. Now what you won't get on this side really are water leaks. This is on the suction side. These three lines end up going to the skimmers in the main drain. So you're not going to typically on a suction side plumbing get water leaks. You're going to get air leak into your system. So it'll cause like poor circulation in the system. It'll cause bubbles in the pump, and it'll also cause bubbles. Sometimes, a lot of times, it can cause bubbles that shoot back into your pool at the return lines.
Can it also cause the pump to burn out?
Well, I mean, it can, but we'd had like if it's running at like 85%, it's not gonna burn it up. But if it's running at like 25%, you could have a problem. All right, come on over here. Let's put this plumb bath back in. These are gonna be tight to get in. They always are. Actually, that went in pretty well. The lube helps. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get this hand started here. And now, that's all I'm going to do for now. I don't need to make it really tight.
Because the pressure will tighten it.
Well, I'll tighten and adjust after I get everything going. But for now, I just want to place it. And be real careful using channel locks, people. If you really want to do pulls, you need to get you some of these. But everything is by hand as often as you can. But, you know, you got to be strong to do this work, but you got to have finesse. Everything is all made to break. All right. So, get me a little. Can that camera see this plumbing fitting here, Dana? Get it up close. Show them what we got going on here. Alright. Just cleaned out the male adapter. Just one more, just because I always like to clean fittings. I hate it when I do plumbing and then all of a sudden turn it on, something leaking. Whatever, it's no good. Get me some on the male adapter is what that's called. And this piece here is just a little, what's called a nipple. It's a piece of PVC 1.5 inch that I just cut and stuck in there, and they call that a nipple. Alright, swap this in here. Daniel, put your hand on the back of that for me. Alright, it's gotta go. There we go. And there it is, and I'll hold it nice until I can see why this broke. I can feel like it's the way, see, look down here where this plumbing's been put into concrete. It has absolutely no give. So what that means is it's holds so solid, and it's kind of got this small angle to where the pump, I can feel it just doesn't want to set. It doesn't want to rest easy.
Like it should.
That's okay though. It's gonna be all right. I can just understand why it ended up. Like somebody may have hit it with their leg or something in the past, and it was so taut that that caused it that quick to break. That seal's not done. All right. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Come on over here and show this angle. There's a lot of, see that open underneath there? This should be sitting on the ground.
Flush.
And my finger can go underneath there. And that's all to do with that plumbing there. Rather actually reluctant to go ahead and put the motor on, because I think it's going to put so much stress on that plumbing seal, and it's not dried yet, so we're going to wait.
What if we put like a shim or something to kind of give it the...
Well, and that's the other thing, we need to probably find something to wedge under it. And try to get this piece maybe. There. That's holding on that side. Shit, I cut another one of those.
Right there.